Well, if everyone's ready to go, let's go ahead and get started. So,
Let's get it started.
last time we left off, the Hands of Unity continue on their journey towards Rusty Point. During the day, they were stopped by three riders. They tried to pass off as travelers, but after an amulet let out a glow, they demanded for the lycanthropes that were among the group. With the protective Menta, a battle commenced, and there the party managed to kill all three riders, especially one that was trying to flee. And after looting their bodies, the group found out that the three riders belonged to the Blood Hunter Order, a highly established order of monster hunters that work for the good of all mortals against dangerous threats. A parchment taken from the one of the blood hunters clued in that there may be some potential blood hunters waiting at Rusty Point. That night, the group continued on their journey and arrived at a camping spot. While setting up and trying to get a fire started, all three dragon item wielders felt a sudden presence filled the air, and with a sudden eruption of fire starting the campfire, the creator of the dragon items revealed themselves in front of everyone, stating, "We have a problem." So, we are going to continue off from there. So, as everyone is kind of just staring at the creator who had just suddenly appeared, the creator looks at everyone, especially Maze, who is in front of him, and he then looks at everybody else, and then he's gonna raise his hand, showing off one of his rings, and you see that it emits a dark purple light that kind of flashes, and you see the creator. Maze, you're able to tell what this is. This is a spell that he casts using one of his rings.
Mm.
And he uses sleep. Okay. And you see he casts a spell, and it hits everyone, all your companions, not the five of you. And you see each one of them begins to get drowsy before one by one they begin falling to the ground. And you see with another flick of his hand, you see another ring flashes pink, and you see what seems to be a invisible force seems to catch all of your companions and begins wrestling them down onto the ground near the tents. And you see the creator looks at you, Maze, and states, "All of you, sit."
Minta sits cross-legged.
I'll get closer and I'll sit.
Oh, oh boy.
Abel, you sitting?
Sorry. Yeah, I thought I was not on mute.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Laurie, are you sitting?
Yep.
Okay. So
I said sit.
So each one of you sit down near the campfire, keeping just kind of keeping an eye on the creator. He looks down at the fire and states, "We have a problem that y'all are heading towards. Y'all are trying to prove that y'all are good for my items, correct?
Was what we agreed to, yes.
But they're worse.
There are worse. One of them is in Rusty Point.
Ooh, snap. So it's Minta.
Worse items or wielders?
Wielders.
Oh, son of a fucking.
You can look at this as a test. Let me show you. And you see he reaches down to a nearby pouch that's on his side and pulls out what looks to be a green colored dust and then tosses it at the fire, and all of a sudden the fire explodes green and everyone's visions goes dark. Minta and Abel, for you two, it feels like you are floating all of a sudden in an empty void. Y'all can see each other, and you can see your own bodies, and y'all just seem to be floating. And suddenly, as you're kind of coming to a realization of where y'all are, suddenly you feel that the ground has risen. Like there seems to be an invisible floor that seems to rise to your feet. So now both of y'all are standing, and you see around you that there are three what looks to be glass walls. They don't. They appear to be linked to each other in like a triangle formation. And right now, you don't see anything beyond the glass walls. What do y'all do?
Nothing. Look at Abel. Say, WTF, man.
I grow tired of this dragon item nonsense.
Says the dragon.
It's so exciting. What are you talking about?
And he just crosses his arms and like stares despondently.
I guess I'm gonna try and I grab Abel's hand and I touch the wall.
Okay.
With my hand?
Yeah. Yeah, we're holding hands now.
And you're married now.
Like linked fingers, you know, like
Yep.
Oh, okay. So Minta, you grab onto Abel's hand and you touch on the glass wall. And just to be unclear, are you touching the glass wall with your other hand, I'm assuming?
yeah.
Oh, okay, just making
Grabs his hand, pushes them both against the wall.
Yeah, together.
As you touch one of the glass walls, you see the glass wall seems to light up. And you see that it slowly seems to be forming. Like you're seeing dark orangish clouds seems to be coming together until it starts to turn a certain gray coloring. And you see... what was that?
The wall is doing this?
Like, it seems to be beyond the wall. Like, behind a glass... the glass wall.
Okay.
Like, you see one of the glass walls... A room begins to form. And it takes you a little bit, but you then see rocks and stone and a couple of gold pieces here and there.
Ooh, nice.
And then you see a outline of a feminine figure. And you see it looks like this feminine figure seems to be made of fire. Just orangish fire with a couple of black flames here and there. And the feminine figure approaches the glass wall, and as she gets closer, you see the fire begin to subside, and you then see May standing there.
Oh,
Seems to-
Minta's mouth literally drops open.
And as May steps towards the wall, you can see another figure behind May's, standing roughly about 10 feet tall, like directly behind her. You see what looks to be a combination of Maze's body mixed with a dragon body. You're seeing dark red scales with like a lightish orange underside, like belly and stuff, and a full-on dragon head with large leathery wings. And this humanoid dragon seems to be standing 10 feet tall, directly behind Maze. And Abel, you're due to your passive perception, you're able to detect and be able to see that this humanoid dragon seems to be coming from Maze's shadow. And you see that the figure just has one hand on their hip, and you see they're just looking around, and you can tell by their face that they look very concerned. But Mace, on your point of view, you're back in the familiar cave that you go to when you're talking to Igris. But now all of a sudden there seems to be a kind of a see-through glass wall just right in the middle of the cave. And beyond it, you can see Minta and Abel are kind of on the other side through the void. And the glass wall is about roughly about 10 feet wide and about 30 feet tall.
Oh. What the fuck is going on?
Minta's waving at you through the glass, like frantically.
I kind of wave back. You said Egris is there with me, right? Behind me?
Yes, Igris is directly behind you. Kind of just
Igris?
looking through the glass wall as well.
What the fuck is this?
You see Igris as he's kind of studying the wall and then looking at Aminta and Abel, kind of tilts his head. He looks very confused by this whole situation, and you hear him go, "I don't know."
That doesn't bode well if you don't know what it is. Any ideas? Cause how did we get here?
The Creator. It should be impossible for non-wielders to even get this close to me. And you see Minta and Abel, as y'all looking through the glass wall, you see the two other walls seem to come alive. You see it's very similar. It seems to be processing a world beyond this like the two glass walls. Behind another one, you're seeing these you see one same orangish cloud begins to combine and condense until you see trees on the other side of this wall with orange leaves, kind of like fall coloring leaves, but you're seeing that they're not dying by any means. They're very vibrant, like very full of life, and you're seeing a small like a kind of a small opening beyond this wall, and there you're seeing a masculine figure walking up towards the wall, similar in the same blaze of fire, a lot more stockier and more bulky. But as the figure steps closer to the wall, you see that the fire rescinds, and you see Akora standing there with another dragon standing behind Akora, standing about 12 feet tall behind Akora, which same thing with Maze, looks like a combination between a dragon and a Korra, with instead of the mane around Akora's neck, you see what looks to be like lizard-like fins just protrude out. And you see he is crossing his arm, and you see he's very curious on what's going on. Akora, you're back in the forest area that you met Valerian originally, and all of a sudden you see the same glass wall, And you see Valerian just very curiously looking through it, and kind of leans down towards you, and leans down towards you, Akora, and goes, "I don't like this."
Either.
Minto waves at Akora and his dragon.
I wave back. I also give an extremely confused look. Oh, what do you think is happening?
As far as I know, this should be impossible. We shouldn't be able to see those other two. Your your Shadar Kai Elf. Sure, when we get to our next stage, we can converse, but not the other two.
Well, let's hope that this creator means to actually speak to us instead of keep us here.
Minto would like to do something. I know it's not my description, but I just want to like blow steam on the window with my mouth so I can write on the window.
Okay.
I want to say he wanted to show us something, and I keep having to like fog it up because it's a lot of words.
Just hear,
Yeah.
A bit, yeah. And you then see, of course, you see Valerian is kind of just tilting its head at Menta, and you hear him go, "You have very strange taste in women." And you then see Valerian looks over towards Maze's, but essentially room, and then looks over, and you see him go, "Is that brother?" And Maze, you sense Igris, who still has his hand on his hip, looks over and go, "Ah, it's good to see you, younger brother." And to everyone's ear, you hear Valerian go, "Oh, brother, what happened to you? You look like a big marshmallow." "Oh, what's with that body?" And Valerian's just losing it. He is laughing his ass off. And you see, Mage, you look over and you see Ygritte just like rubbing his forehead and just.
Maze is confused for a second, and then Maze gets kind of blank stares and says, "Wait, that's technically still kind of my body, you fucking asshole. Why'd you call me a fucking marshmallow?" We're going to kill your brother.
Don't let him get to you.
Oh, I'm being told that by Igris. The world's gone. It's over.
He is my younger brother, and he can't appreciate a good form when he can. I don't know.
You just like her because her boobs are big.
I don't know why.
Yeah!
I don't know what's with you, younger brother, but I don't mind this form. But if you dare think you can outwit me or outpower me, I will burn you, and I will destroy the shield. And you hear Valerian just still coming down from his laughter, just I'm sorry, big brother. Whew, that was a good laugh. I needed that. I haven't seen you in what, 10,000 years, and this is the sight I see. Oh, that's great.
That was amazing.
So, brother, what do you think is going on? And you hear Gris and go, well, obviously, we are with the creator. And you then, Mage, you suddenly feel Igris's tension begins to rise. Of course, the same thing with you're feeling Valerian's tension rise as everyone seems to hear some noises behind the third wall. As the focus goes to the third wall, you're seeing what seems to be black gray smoke. Seems to be moving beyond the wall before condensing and forming until you see what looks to be a familiar black liquid seems to be filling beyond the wall. It's like a fish tank. Like there's like a like the wall, the room beyond the wall is filled with this black tar liquid, and
I don't like the look of that.
you can see a feminine humanoid figure. Seems to be not really swimming to the wall, but seems to be just gliding to the wall. You see in this humanoid figure, you see for a moment you see 3 sets of yellow glowing eyes appear before reaching the glass wall. And as they reach the glass wall, you see it doesn't look like the figure like comes into focus. It looks like this black tar liquid seems to peel itself away, showing Laurie. But y'all can still see the black tar liquid. It still seems to be clinging onto Laurie's back.
Well, that's ominous.
And
Ew.
beyond Laurie, y'all can also see a long, what looks to be a serpent-like entity. Seems to be swimming, almost like they're flying in this black tar liquid behind Laurie. And you see the same 3 glowing eyes kind of hovering above Laurie, just staring at the glass. Laurie, on your part, you woke up in this black tar, but instead of the suffocating that you experienced last time, you seem to be breathing fine. And you're able to go to the glass wall, and you see beyond it. You're seeing not only Minta, Abel, but you're also seeing the other 2 as well, along with their dragons.
What is this?
Who the fuck knows? I don't
Like-
know.
Talking to my dragon, I'm like, are you doing this? Or is this the creator? What is happening?
You hear all y'all now hear this strange, what seems to be like 3 layered voices begin to speak. And you hear, Laurie, I don't know how much power you think I have, but I can't do this. Sure, I can probably convene with the red dragon over there that's tied to the elf, but I rather doubt he wants to talk to me. As for the other 2, that are kind of just there in the void, I can't bring them here. And at the same time, y'all hear Igris and Valerian let out a growl before saying, "Abomination!" And that catches the creature's attention as they shoot up from looking at Laurie to looking at everyone, and you see this serpent-like creature bows its head. And by the way, y'all can't see like many details of its body. You can only just see outlines of its body. You see the creature bows its head, and you hear the 3-layer voice go, "It's good to see all of you once again. I hope for a proper introduction at another time." as all y'all are kind of just taking in all this, you suddenly hear the creator's voice. Feel it seems to be the creator's voice is coming from everywhere, and you hear him speak. I figured y'all need to see each other to witness the true extent of how alive my items are.
Mm.
And y'all just hear growls coming from each dragon. And you hear the creator continue, and you hear him go, that's why these items need to be returned to me. And that's why I want this group to retrieve the item for me.
Can I have it?
Why would I give this group yet another one of my items?
I don't know, they're kind of fun and exciting, and I feel a little FOMO sometimes. Not all the time.
Let me show you what it is, and then you can decide.
Minta's side-eyeing Abel because she knows he's glaring at her.
Oh, well, it's face palm all the way. Not even look. He's just face palm.
All of a sudden, you see that the three walls begin to separate, like leaving gaps in between each other. And all of a sudden, you see, like beyond, in the space between, you see that the dark void seems to form a projection, and you see what looks to be a feminine blue tiefling with ruby colored hair, and you see piercing emerald eyes, and you see she has what looks to be very detailed looking leather armor wrapped around her body, and what looks to be a brown colored kind of mouth, like cloth mask, just hiding her mouth. And you see what looks to be two blue colored horns, like peeking out from beneath her hair. And you see in her right hand, it looks to be a golden scaled bow, like a long bow in her hand. And you see that on her arm that she's holding her hand, you see what looks to be a golden scale, what looks to be leather, or golden scale arm guard, and like that gone up to her elbow. And you see she is looking around, and before you see her seem to be hopping from roof to roof in some city. And you hear the creator's voice go, this creature has taken control of one of my items and using it for their own desires, I guess you can say. And at that point, you then see the blue tiefling seems to hold up, grab the bowstring with no arrow in her hand and pull the bowstring. And as she pulls the bowstring, you see what looks to be a golden mist-colored arrow begins to form in the bow and locks as she pulls the string all the way back, and you see her release it, and the golden mist arrow shoots out before splitting into 5, and seems to be launches into 5 random people before you see her jump down and begin looting the bodies.
Jesus Christ.
this creature, because of one of my items' power, managed to start up her own gang and has her own followers now. They're enforcing their will against the people of Rusty Point. Now,
Wait, didn't we just? Oh, sorry. So sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
Didn't we just leave Rusty Point?
No, y'all
No.
left.
Oh no, we're
the
on our
other
way to Rusty Point.
Mhm.
Right.
Now, normally I wouldn't care too much about people's affair, but I don't want to see people misusing my items.
How do we even remove a dragon item from someone?
Kill them?
Like, if I try to take Ari's orb away from her, it would just magically go back into her pocket.
Yes, that's what happened.
I also can't kill her.
Flashback to me taking it while Minto was sleeping.
Yeah. Like,
The-
I don't even understand how these things happen, Mr. Creator, sir.
I'd assume we have to kill her.
Okay, Laurie, what would happen if I tried to kill you? I'd die. I'd die way first.
Yes, but there's 5 of us. And we have 3 dragons, and she only has 1.
Or
4 dragons.
4.
Oh my.
The creature has one item right now. She is very soon to acquire a second item.
How?
Where?
In one of the houses there is another item. Now, I left it there because it was out of the way, in safe keepings, you can say. But
You go get it.
I would, but I'll end up burning the village to the ground to get my items.
Mm.
We can't have that.
Now, the reason I'm mainly telling you about this is to prove me wrong on the fact that I can't trust anybody with my items.
So you're saying, if we get these dragon items back for you, you'll let my friends keep their dragon items because they're good people.
If anything, they're useful.
Take it.
But the elf behind the glass is right. You would have to kill the creature to retrieve the item. That's the only way you can break the bonds. Other than both the dragon and the wielder agrees to separate. And you then see the creator suddenly seems to walk out from the visual of the blue tiefling, and now standing in the center of all the glass walls, and looks over at you, Laurie, and you see he just staring directly at you, and goes, "You immediately figured out that no, your first resort was to kill the creature right away. I can see why y'all two are good together."
Well, I was just drawing on my own experiences with my item. He told that the only way to get rid of him would be if we both agreed to, or if I died.
You see the creator begins walking up to the glass wall and just looking at you, and you hear him go, "Do you want me to take the item?"
No. We had a little argument, but I think we resolved it.
Kill us.
Laura, you can feel the black tar that are still clinging to you begins to start crawling just a little bit on, like, more onto your skin, like they're clinging to you, and you can feel the nervousness behind your dragon's, like, you can feel the nervousness in his body as he's kind of just swaying there, just staring directly at the creator. And the creator kind of just looks from you, Laurie, then looks back up at the dragon behind you, and you see he slowly reaches his hand before touching the glass wall with his dragon scale gauntlet hand, and you hear him go, "It looks like you finally found someone that's willing to keep you. Even after this long. Interesting. Most of your wielders end up dead. One way or another."
That's dark.
It's very hard to kill her. We've seen it happen.
We've tried.
Oh, not by other people. By him. And he's looking directly at the dragon.
It doesn't surprise me in the slightest. I'll be very honest. She seems to have him under control.
I think he's a little misunderstood.
So cliche.
I can fix him.
Regardless, and you see he immediately turns around and steps in the middle of the three walls and begins looking at each wall and looks at the dragons and goes, "I know none of you like me. I can understand why. But I'm willing to extend a tiny, tiny bit of trust in retrieving these items to me. If you do so, I am willing to let the three of you keep your items. And for the other two," he then turns to you, Abel and Menta, and looks at both of y'all. "If you so desire, I might be willing to point out where other items are."
Nah, man. I was just kidding. It's enough of a ride with 3 of these items in our troop. I don't think Abel would ever look at me the same.
What if Abraham?
What's out? That's a very good growl.
You see the creator looks over at you, Menta, and just tilts its head and goes, "You are very wise. More dragon items
Never been called wise before. Thank you.
I can't imagine why they haven't. Either way,
Minta's just elbowing Abel. Like, did you hear that?
She's too pure for this world.
Abel's just kind of shaking it. Sure, yeah.
well, that is my request. What says you? All of you.
Do you guys want to keep your dragons?
Yes, and if we're going to Rusty Point anyway, I have a feeling we'll run into her one way or another.
True.
Yeah. Might as well get business out of it. I mean, she does seem like a right asshole. I feel like we kind of have to do
An
it.
ass
right?
fuck.
Yeah. She's an ass fuck, thank you.
Do you have any temporary magical abilities you can bestow upon us for this great mission? She's raising her eyebrows too.
You
Maze
see,
is looking at you like you're talking to me until the
No.
end of that sentence. and then she clicks, oh, not me, okay.
you see the creator kind of just looks over at you, Minta, and goes, "Let me think." No.
Oh, sad.
Well, since all of you have accepted, at this point, maze above you, you suddenly see a giant scaled fist just hit the glass wall, and cracks begin to form, and you feel anger boils up, just immediately goes from like 0 to 100 real fast, and you can feel the anger of Igris, and you hear him go, "You have trapped us in here. You have sentenced us to a lifetime, no, an eternity in here. Why are we doing anything for you?" And Agora, you feel a similar anger begin to boil as two fists hit the glass wall, creating more cracks along the wall. And you hear Valerian's voice go, "I may not agree with my older brother a lot of time, but this is one of the times I will agree. What is stopping us from killing you right here, right now?"
I am.
You see the growl just immediately jerks towards you, Okora, and goes, "And how do you plan on stopping me?"
How do you plan on getting out of your item? Without a host, how can you mean to gain power? How do you have a means of doing anything without somebody? This is how you're stuck. If you don't have us, then what do you have? I'm just staring at him.
He's staring right back.
We
Lark,
work together so I can help you. He may not have put you in promising of situations, but you at least have a means of getting away. And maybe in time you will be free. But who knows? But killing him now will do nothing for you.
Agora, make a persuasion check.
Oh damn. I don't know if I'm any good at that.
Well, you do have advantage because the effect is still technically on.
Yay.
You have a few more hours of
Persuasion.
that.
With the advantage, please don't suck. Ah.
We'll come back to you. Maze, what about
It's
your
sad.
response?
Hey, Grace. Buddy. I'll be honest. I don't think we can win. But, that being said, I said that my goal is to maybe help you someday, yeah? You know, we get there? We'll get there. But there's somebody using shit like this to do some bad shit. We need to go stop them. What's another... I don't know how long you've been trapped. What's another 3 years, right?
Maze, give me a persuasion check. Advantage as well.
Oh, that's good. That was with advantage.
Roll one more time.
Oh, wait.
Alright.
Much better.
Lucky.
Laurie. You hear the voice, and you can feel agitation coming from your dragon who's swimming behind you, and you can feel his presence getting closer and closer to you before their head seems to be pressed up against the glass, staring with 3 yellow eyes directly at the creator. And you hear him go, Laurie, can I go out?
Of what?
Here. And you can see what seems to be a black tar hand seem to slap against the glass wall, and you see more hands are hitting the glass wall and begin banging against the wall. And you hear your dragon's voice continue and goes, I can overwhelm him. I can consume him. I can rip him from limb for all the things he done to me. I can kill him. I can kill him. I can kill him. I can kill him. And he's just repeating it over and over again. And Laurie, before you know it, you are. It seems like you're saying this now, as your voice seems to be projecting this, just saying, I can kill him. I can kill him. I can kill him. And you're seeing more black tar hands are just banging against the glass wall. What do you do?
And what if you can't? What if he kills you? Or all of us?
I just need more power. I can consume the others. I can take over. I can take their power for my own, and then I can kill them.
I can get you more power. We just need more time, remember? I'm going to help you.
Make me a persuasion check. Advantage, because of the ability. Alright. Akora,
I did not roll well.
I need
Sad.
you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no. This is not going to end well for me. Oh, that's my worst stat. Yeah. God damn it.
Maeve, you feel the anger begins to calm down, and you see Aegris's hand leaves the glass wall and just fine before going back to his position behind you. Laurie, you see the black hands and the black tar hands stop before they seem to peel away from the glass wall, and you can feel his presence begins falling back deeper into the black tar substance, and you don't hear anything else. You don't hear him. Akora, you on the other hand,
I screwed the pooch in this one.
you suddenly feel a rage begin to build up,
I'm not a barbarian.
and you suddenly feel intense heat just course through your entire body, and you feel the shield that you're holding that just suddenly appeared in your hand. You suddenly feel what seems to be fire tendrils begins digging into your hand, and you hear Valerian go, your willpower is not stronger than mine. I can take over. I can control. And you feel suddenly the dragon spirit latches on to you and begins digging its claws into your shoulder. And all of y'all see this, by the way. You're seeing Akora's dragon seems to just be digging itself into Akora's body. And you see the creator just slowly turning its head towards Akora's glass wall. And Akora, just to give context, you take
No shit.
36 points of psychic damage.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Ow. That shit hurted.
That took me over half.
Ow.
What are the rest of y'all doing?
Blood just starts
Um,
pooling from my ears and my nose.
I'm locked in a box, so I'm just gonna stay in the box.
Igos, you may have to help convince your brother though.
You hear Igris go, if his wielder can't contain him, it is not my issue to deal with.
Oh.
Igris. It's my friend. Which means it's our issue.
I have friends.
Together.
Maze, make me another persuasion check.
You got this.
Okay. You feel his anger start to bubble a little bit inside your chest, and you see Ygritte just I don't know what you expect me to do. I can't interact with him, not in this state. But I'll just yell at him. Valerian! Stop! And of course, you feel Valerian just suddenly tenses up, and all you see, Valerian looks over at Igris, and you hear him just laugh and just go, "What? What, brother? You just because you're tamed by that mortal, you think because you're tame that you can tame me, that you can subdue the anger that's in me for all that he has done to me, for all he's done to us? Why do you think my rage can be contained by you if my rage can't be contained by this one?"
Ow.
Valerian. I could tell that you talked to Akora kindly, that you had an almost amicable relationship, and you're killing him.
I may have worded things wrong.
do, do dragons not understand family? Because you treat people that are there for you, that are the only fucking thing you have, like objects. People who are willing to help you despite the fact that everything says to do the opposite and run. When do you get it through your fucking thick skull? It's not worth it. It's just not.
My love for her has increased significantly. I'll be as players.
Yeah, the infection meter has gone up a level.
I feel like I got scolded by my mom and I wasn't even involved in it.
Maze, go ahead and roll me another persuasion check.
Also gonna be ass. Oh,
You'll see Valerian tenses up, and Akora, you don't feel the firing tendrils invading your body anymore. They seem to just stop. And you hear Valerian just, and you feel his presence leave, and begins taking steps back. as of course you're feeling the rage just dies down immediately, and you kind of fall to your knees and just cough up a little bit of blood, and just you're just calming down your breathing, and you take a look back at Valerian, and he is gone.
Gonna slowly look over to Maze and just go, "Thank you, my friend." I'm just gonna clutch him, hold on to my shoulder now because I'm bleeding.
You then hear the creator and go, I can see why y'all are able to converse with these dragons. Especially you. And you see the creator looks over at Maze and kind of approaches your glass wall, Maze, and kind of looks you over. And you see he kind of tilts his head over at you. And you hear him go, I can't put my finger on it, but you look familiar. Have we met?
I don't think I met you before.
No. Not yet.
Well, I mean the one time at the camp before. So this is the second time we've met, technically.
No. We have yet to meet for the first time.
Huh?
Confusion.
You appeared to us at a camp several days ago, a week ago maybe, with some dragons, some drakes that have been following us in the shadows.
Oh no. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the first time for me. That's right.
Huh?
You are older. And you then see him turn around and go towards the center. I should probably shut up now. Very well. You have taken my request. Good luck. And I will come to you to retrieve the items when you have acquired. If you want to take both, if you want to acquire both for me, fine. But all I'm asking for is for that bow. Good luck. And you see him reach into a pouch before pulling out the same green dust and just throw it up into the air. And all of a sudden, it feels like y'all just jolted back into your body like a sudden force. It brings you back, and you do not see the creator anymore.
Woo!
I do not like that. I'm on the ground.
Yeah.
So dramatic.
Minta's on the ground too, and she just says, it's always such a wild ride with you guys and your dragon items. That was cool, though.
Yes, it's cool to constantly have our lives in danger.
At this point, I'd much rather the only dragon be
It's
points
quite
at
amusing.
Abel. Abel's a good dragon.
What did you say, Cora?
He said Abel's a good dragon. The only dragon I'd rather be around at this point.
Daddy Abel.
It is okay of you to say that you would like to be more like me, or
I don't know, you're a bit shorter than me, a little bit less fluffy. But the resilience you have. I'm still
Abel would
bleeding.
have a lot. Abel would have a lot less stress if we were more like him.
Pretty sure that's
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah.
What the fuck kind of laugh do I even have?
Well, anything else you want to talk about or do?
No, I am hurting.
I want to go to bed. I'm in pain.
Okay.
Wait, so are we getting to Rusty Point tomorrow? Like,
Nathan.
But
Hi, baby.
or is it?
Here. Hi.
I got fucked up.
I got half health.
I
then,
don't
Yeah,
think
I'm
I
still
got.
fucked before.
I don't think I got hit at all in that last fight.
I got down like twice in the fight before the end. I'm surprised I
Yeah,
didn't get hurt too much in the last one.
yeah. The bug fight was rough.
That was your fault.
Listen,
You ate the bugs.
Lori can't
at
help it that she's.
some point in the future, you're gonna eat a bug, and it's gonna be your fault.
Well, then you can. Oh, Nathan, your paws are stuck in my cable. Sorry, baby.
Unless everything from here on out is just Laurie's fault, which is plausible, honestly.
Nathan, don't eat that. That's not for you. Stop.
nah.
That's very funny.
This
Poor Laurie.
I love
is
She
Laurie.
what
couldn't
Though.
help it.
happens. It's what happens when you're chaotic and have a very low intelligence.
Boy. Okay. So one way to put it.
Laurie, she's wise, but she's not smart.
That's fair. Book smart, not street smart. Or is it the other way around?
Opposite, yeah.
Other way around.
Street smart, not book smart.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Laurie, to answer your question, depending on what y'all roll for the travel on the next day, y'all would arrive to Rusty Point the next day.
Okay. Well, I'll just say before. Well, if that tiefling is going for the other item that's there, I think we should acquire that first before we try to kill her. Just so she doesn't have two of them.
Good point. Who knows how much stronger she'll get with two.
Yes, and it seems she's already quite the threat.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. Indeed.
Remember, we had 3. Even with 2, we still have 1 more.
Indeed.
That
I'm sure
is
it's
true.
that simple, right?
Yes, I can't
Nothing.
imagine it's more complicated than that.
The level of sarcasm is not appreciated right now.
I'm the god of this world, and I feel a bit called out right now.
Nathan.
Continue.
Nice boy. Sorry,
But
Mike.
regardless, I think we should be prepared to face her at any point once we enter Rusty Point.
We should be prepared to get our asses kicked by something at this point.
Yes.
I agree.
and
That's not
it
for you to
seems-
drink.
It seems
Stop.
she is just attacking random people, so
Perfect
who
reason for us to
knows?
just kill
We
her.
may be lucky enough to run
I wa-
into her without even searching.
Mhm.
Yeah. I wonder if she picks her targets.
For the record, let me articulate this. We have to acknowledge that there's a possibility that she is not actually doing something wrong.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, thanks for pointing that out because I did not think about that.
Well, it
Because he just said that she shot a group of people and began looting them. We
yes,
don't know who those
But
people
what
were.
if they were bad people?
I truly don't trust that creator.
The dragons really don't like him either.
We might as well find her then and talk to her.
Yes, maybe don't attack her as soon as we see her.
No kill on sight. Got it.
Yes, because thinking on what we know, he wanted to take the items from us. We weren't really at that point. You couldn't really tell if we were heroic or not, I guess. Maybe. So you can't really tell what he's basing it off of. I don't think he cares about the morality of it.
No,
think so either.
So,
the only thing I'd
is
done
she
with
doing-
mine at that point is kill a bunch of people.
precisely. I don't think that he's basing it on morality. So I would surmise that he is more doing it off of what they're doing and its effect on his plan. So it's safe to say that there's a chance she may be going against him in a way and could prove to be an ally later.
Good point of view. My ruffle made his hair.
I suppose we'll find out. One way or another.
Regardless, you have entered and cannot back down now.
Yes, as much as I hope it's not a fight. I hope it's a fight. I don't want to deal with the complicated shit that it's not. I just want to. It's not maybe simple. Can I just fucking kill something? Like, can't it be easy?
That's the maze we all know and love. I'm gonna go patch up my wound now.
Your internal bleeding, your brain shakes.
I spit out blood.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and everyone's still knocked out around you, just so y'all aware.
I'm gonna go bandage myself, and then we're gonna probably just start putting everyone in their tents.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, everyone's just still passed out.
Yeah, let's just go. Is it like time for bedtime essentially?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Okay, I'll just start picking them up and putting them in their respective tents.
With that being said, who's on first watch?
I'll watch. I'll go on first watch.
I would like to not take watch for once. 'Cause I'm in
Yeah.
pain.
I'm not taking first watch. Absolutely not. I shouldn't take any watch. I am fucked up.
I'll
Do
take
first
second
watch.
then.
I will go last.
So it's Minta, Laurie, and Abel?
Yes.
Okay, make sure I get that right. Alright, everyone. Go to your tents.
Yes, Dad.
Minta, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Okay. Do I get advantage? Just kidding.
Just cuz.
Yeah. So perceptive.
She's thinking about dragons.
Okay.
We're all
As you are relaxing by the fire and keeping your eyes out, just trying to process everything that just happened and just another interesting night dealing with these dragon item users. Yeah, you're kind of just looking around, get distracted by a firefly, just like, ooh.
Ooh. I see a light.
Nothing else happens.
Oh.
Who is the next person?
Me.
Alright, come on out. Alright, go ahead and roll me a perception check. Alright. As you're looking around and keeping your eyes peeled, you can't help but think about everything that just happened and the weird world you were in. And just doing your best to try to calm down and keep your eyes out.
Saw the knife first, and you fucking put fruit in front of me. What is your problem?
What?
Here, take this. Take this bowl and throw it away. Or rinse it out or something.
What?
Thank you.
Okay.
Sorry, my boyfriend just appeared out of fucking nowhere with a bowl and a knife. It scared the shit out of me.
Oh, Jesus. Alright,
Sorry about that.
you good.
Continue.
Coming back to it. Laurie, as you're sitting there and keeping your eyes peeled, you then hear a twig snap off in the distance, or kind of coming towards behind where Minta went, like behind Minta's head.
I will go over and try to like see what it is without like showing myself.
All right, roll me a self check.
Oh boy. I don't think I'm good at this. No.
All right, you head over to the side of the tent, trying your best to be as quiet as possible and keeping your trying to keep out of sight. You peek your head over and you accidentally step on a large branch, causing a and you just shit. And you look over and you see a tiny raccoon that seems to be just sniffing at Minta's tent, but immediately looks over at you and it's just kind of frozen there.
But damn it, not him again.
I'm just gonna kind of assume it's a raccoon and try to just shoo it away.
As you begin, make me an animal handling check. Actually,
Oh boy.
you begin shooing it away, and you can't quite tell, but by the looks of it, the raccoon looks like offended that you were shooing it away. Like it kind of it does the whole thing where its hand went under its chest and its mouth open, just like. And you see the raccoon like takes a couple of steps back, and you see the raccoon then touches the ground in front of him with his like little tiny paws, and touches it, and then right where he touched on the ground, a beautiful purple flower begins to grow and fully bloom with green arcanic energy just kind of just sparkles off the flower. And you see the raccoon just looks at the flower, then looks at you.
You're not a raccoon. Who are you?
You see the raccoon just still staring at you before going, "Ah, fine. I'll reveal myself. You're no fun." And you see he snaps his finger, and you see he morphs back into the familiar halfling known as Hill, and he kind of looks at you and goes, "Ta-da!"
Have you been following us this whole time?
No, I've been following you. There's a difference. And you see, with the smooth motion, he swipes the flower off the ground, just plucks it, and walks over to you. And you hear go, "Call me a sentimentalist, and share the night, and I'm gonna attach to you. I'm sorry."
And yet, I've been alone every night since. What a shame.
Oh. Huh.
He got outraised.
I mean, he is like flustered. He was like, "I was not expecting that response. Would you, Laurie, you, I used to be so good at this. Like all the fairies and all the other elves from the Feywild, both men and women, they fell for my charm. But why is it that you caused me to do this? Why do you get me this flustered?
Someone's in love.
Well, let's just say I've had my share of experience as well.
Oh, trust me, I can tell.
Oh.
I did tell. Well, um, let's just say there was one night where I paid a visit. You were sleeping so soundly, though, and I didn't really want to bother you, so I made that little flower crown on your head.
Oh, oh my god.
That was you.
Yes. Hmm.
Well, I'm awake now.
And does the oh so lovely Larini want some company?
Well, I'm in the middle of something, but give me a moment.
Is it something that you want to talk about?
Well, I'm just keeping watch, you know.
Hmm. Why don't we keep watch together?
Well, I suppose two pairs of eyes are better than one.
Of course. I definitely agree. It's always good with multiple pairs. And he'll walks with you and towards the campfire and sits down and looks around and kind of looks at the tent, like everybody's tent, and goes, I gotta say, Miss Laurie, I don't understand you. You're a. What's a polite way of saying this? And the non disrespectful way of saying this? You're fascinating. You're on top of your beauty, on top of your wits, on top of your smart, on top of your activities that we have done. You're fascinating, and it frustrates me that I can't figure it out. Why? Like, why are you so fascinating to me? Why are you so? I I don't know the word.
Well, I've practically dedicated my life to not being boring.
Mm, that is, I guess that's true. All the stories I heard about you were fun to listen to. I guess that's one of the reasons why I wanted to meet you.
Yes, well, when you grow up with parents like mine, you have to find ways to entertain yourself.
Hmm. I can understand that. You and your whole family are an interesting bunch.
Hmm.
Hmm. But I did get word from the stories that I'm talking about aren't really related to your family. They're more related to a mutual friend.
Oh?
Yeah, we talked back in the Feywild, kind of a bit afterwards after you left. She came to me and we talked. She talked about you a lot, and I can understand why now. You left a very lasting impression on, I guess you can say, the both of us.
Well, I suppose that's good.
She does want to know something though, and I am not really known for being a messenger boy, but for a friend, I can pass on a message. She wants to know if you miss her.
Of course I do.
Good. That's good. That's good. I know she really misses you too. And on drunken nights that we get into, kind of nights like these where both of us have too much drink. Her more than me, because, I manage to drink people on the table. She does have some regrets, but ultimately, she accepts her choices.
Well, if you see her again, let her know that I might be coming back soon.
I'll pass on the message. And Laurie, I have another message. But this one has to be a secret. So I can't really say this one out loud. So come here.
All right.
Okay. So you lean in close, and he goes, no, closer.
How close do you want me to get?
Just get over here, you flirt.
Okay, I'll go over.
Okay. You get closer to him, and you lean in, and he leans towards you, and then gives you a kiss on the forehead.
Mm.
And he looks at you, gives you a very charming smile, and goes, "That message was from me. Just want to make that clear, and all that. And I don't. What's the words? I don't know why you're so fascinating to me. I don't know why I'm following you either. I usually come and go with most people. And this has nothing to do with our deal. Know that. This has nothing to do with that. I mean, I don't know. I guess what I'm saying, I won't be in sight per se. I come visit every now and then. But with your permission, can I follow along?
Of course you can.
Good.
He's got a boyfriend. Laura's got a boyfriend.
Your friend says the weirdest thing when she's dreaming. And you see the figure just nods his head, smiles at you, and goes, "Man, it's nice to be in the presence of a beautiful woman. But, how much longer is your watch? Because, we can, discuss more private, things at, like, another location. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, of course, if you're up for it, tonight. I saw y'all were having a weird discussion with just some metal man. So, I didn't know what was going on. But all of a sudden, your cat friend got very hurt for some reason. I was very confused looking on that.
Oh, yes, that's a whole problem in and of itself.
You hear him groan in his sleep room as tent. He's in pain.
You say? Well, no, Laurie, do you have anything else to say to him?
I will just show him which tent is mine and say, you can wait for me here if you want.
I don't need more encouragement from a beautiful woman. I'll see you there. And he zips over to your tent.
And I will just sit for the rest of my watch.
Okay. About, I would say, another hour goes by before the next watch. Alright.
Oh boy.
And we say nothing to each other.
Yeah,
I'm
I mean,
sleeping.
I was sleeping outside the tent. Would I have like maybe heard any of that?
I'll say, due to your passive perception, I'll let you get the opportunity to roll a perception check. Yeah, you caught it.
Okay. As long as I know she's safe, I guess. Um, can't. Yeah, but he's.
What's up?
Oh, I said you can't hear him because he's saying it in his head, but he's saying, "Please be safe, please."
Mm-hmm. Safe sex from Abel. Abel, for the watch, roll me a perception check. Alright. As you're sitting down at the campfire, keeping watch, you can't help but just repeating in your mind, just stay safe, stay safe. And it takes you a bit, but you're not hearing anything coming from Lari's tent.
I dare not go in, sir.
Alright. Lari, just to be clear, and just to make sure we understand, he took you back to his room, quote unquote. Anyways, Abel, as you're keeping your eyes out, keeping watch, the rest of your night goes by safely. And with that,
Nice, Sam.
as,
That was great.
as the morning comes, and Abel, you're dusting out on the fire. The group wakes up, and immediately the Pharaohs and Grot and the kids come out, and they're looking at y'all, and they're all going, what happened? There was just some metal man, and then we were knocked out, and what's going on?
Cora has yet to
Oh.
come out of his tent.
Oh yeah, everybody, y'all can take a long rest.
Huzzah!
Everything's fine. More or less.
I'm giving Cora permanent scars from that.
Noted.
That was metal as fuck.
And you see Narha just like, but we were just suddenly put to sleep, and I'm just, what? Like, I appreciate that we're alive and stuff, but I mean, what happened? What's going on? Are we safe?
You're safe. It's hard to explain what's going on, and honestly, the less you know is probably better.
Okay, okay.
You're good for now.
You see Narha looks over at his wife and he goes, we're almost home. We're almost home. We're almost home. Almost there.
Cora finally comes out of the tent. It's like, we promise you to get you there safely, and that's what we're doing.
Yeah, and speaking of, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Ow.
We're going to be dealing with something at the Rusty Point now. Who do you know? This person, I'll describe the tiefling woman to him, omitting, careful details of the dragon items, just in case the guy's being
Yeah, I'm kind of
By
just.
the way, what happened to Minta's grandpa?
Who left?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he left. He
It's
left.
stuff to do, people to see.
Mm-hmm. He's the one that betrayed. You see Nara kind of just like. You see him thinking back on it and then goes, I mean, the only blue tieflings that I remember is last time we were at Rusty Point, which was like 2.5 weeks ago. Um, was the bartender at one of the taverns.
Did she match the description? Other than just blue tiefling? Are there many around Rusty Point?
I mean, blue tiefling, ruby colored hair, emerald eyes, horns, yeah, bartender that I know of.
Okay.
There's, I mean, there's a family. One works at the tavern. I believe they have a home there. And the other one works, I believe, the farms outside the village.
Okay. We can stop at the farms first. And I look to the rest of the group and say, I think that the prospect of them not being enemy just got a little bit higher, huh?
Indeed.
Huh?
Said, indeed.
Said like Abel. I thought you were trying to impersonate him. I was like, huh?
I was doing the contemplating fingers on chin thing.
Oh, and just so everyone is aware of this, um, Laurie, you, with your hair braided, you now have different colored flowers braided into your hair.
Aw.
So,
That's
just
cute.
side note of that.
That's too cute. That's way too cute. Oh no.
Ooh is giving her the eye.
She is very pointedly ignoring it.
Alright. Well, everyone, just so we're all aware, you'll have lost the buffs. So, no more temporary hit points or no more advantage on your charisma and con checks. So, just y'all aware. But, go ahead, since y'all are all right here. How are we riding out? Who's riding what? Y'all got
I
two
have my
cards?
warhorse.
Yeah,
I got my horse.
Alright.
I want to ride on a donkey.
Donkey.
A donkey.
Donkey.
Okay. And how y'all
I'll be
set up in the wagon?
there.
I'll drive the one that Nenta's subjecting to extra work.
It's a good donkey, Maze. A good solid mule.
Okay. Solid. Okay. Then I need someone to roll me a d6.
I'll do it. D6 is a square. 3.
Okay.
Ugh.
It's fine. Why you being butthurt about it? Anyways, as the group continues down the path, just conversing about what has happened and what's the game plan going forward. At least I'm assuming.
Hmm.
Y'all then hear a low roar echoing through the air. The scales on the back of Maze's neck and back will start to shiver, and the scales along Laurie's arm, or not Laurie's arm, Akora's arm will start to stand up.
Gotta look up whichever where it was. Okay, try and perceive where it's coming from. It's all around.
Make a perception check.
I don't think I'm gonna do great, but I'll try. God damn it.
Tough to say.
Poor Cora.
Tough to say. It's tough to really pinpoint where the noise coming from. As far as you know, it's coming from off the roads.
I'm still suffering brain damage.
Oh dear.
Do I know? Would I notice a Cora trying to figure out where it's coming from?
I'll say yeah.
Can I try to decipher the direction of the roar?
Sure. All right. So, looking around and trying to focus on where the roar is coming from, you can tell it's coming off the dirt road, kind of deeper into the forest. Roughly about I would say maybe 2.5 miles out.
I'm just gonna say, yeah, Rora, or yeah, Cora, it's definitely coming from that way. As he's like looking away from the road. You got it right, man. Try to make him feel better about not knowing.
Larry and Abel, due to your passive perception, y'all can hear this. And y'all hear someone seems to be yelling out in Draconic. Yells out, get off of me! Release me! Get off! But y'all two can only hear this, and y'all can clearly tell that this is in Draconic.
We'll relay that. Everyone else can hear him.
Okay. Well, setting this up to save someone else. I'll hop off and start walking towards the sound.
I'm gonna kick off the horse and we're gonna go.
I follow.
You see Narha, like the pharaohs are kind of just staying on the cart there. Like, if y'all are sure, but we're gonna stay over here. The trees
That's fine.
Seems to be too dense for the carts.
Yeah.
So we'll stay over here. So everyone's gone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Crunch.
Actually, sorry, I wanted to chip, but then I
It's
got
okay.
some thought.
You're okay.
I'll actually stay here. I'm gonna stay with everybody else, and for at least like a little bit, and I'll catch up.
Okay. Duly noted. So, as the four of you, minus Maze, right? Just the four of you?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Abel, you're coming, right?
Yes.
Okay. As the four you head out and go deeper into the woods and just tracking down the noise, and y'all, as you get further and further in, you hear another roar echoes through. I would like, if anybody is skilled in the animal handling check, like proficient in animal handling, to give me an animal handling check.
I'm not.
I am also not.
I'm also not.
Surprisingly, I'm not.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
None of us are good at it.
I thought I was, but I'm not.
Okay. Yes, Abel?
Never mind. Um, do I know that it's?
What was that?
Oh, do I know if it's coming from an animal?
I'll say from the roar, yes, it is coming from an animal. So, as the group gets closer and closer, y'all then hear what sounds like the sound of cheering, just like yeah, yeah, yeah. And y'all get close enough where y'all see about, I would say, about like 35 feet from y'all, as y'all kind of sticking to the tree line. Y'all then hear a voice go, "Oh my god, I can't believe we did it! Good job, everyone, good job! We got it, we got it, we got him!" And y'all see, as y'all walk upon and look out, y'all see a couple of people in these dark red robes, and you're seeing two of these figures have bits and pieces of armor covering their arms and on their chests as well, but still have this dark red like flowy robe. And you see others seem to just have red robes, and you're seeing what looks to be more feminine figures who are in robes seems to be have a cloth covering their mouth, but it's not like one of those like ninja ones. It seems like the cloth is chained to the side of their hoods and seems to just be dangling, like flapping in front of their mouths. And you see that they're all clapping and they're cheering, and beyond them you see what looks to be a young red dragon that seems to be tied up and pinned to the ground, surrounded by other cloaked figures, but these cloaks are black, and you see that they're all holding ropes, pinning the dragon down, and you see the dragon just roaring, trying to snap out, just trying to get out, and everyone besides Minta can hear, "Release me! Release me! You cannot bound me! Release me!" And you see he is struggling, and everyone else is struggling to keep him hold. And you hear one of the men goes, "Quickly, quickly, bind him, go, go, go!" And you see another dark red cloaked individual just runs up and kind of kneels in front of the dragon. And you see what looks to be a red magical circle appears in his hand, and you see they lower their head and seem to be focusing on the dragon.
Oh god.
What do y'all do?
My brain wants me to have Valerian take over.
What's the plan,
Heck.
Can I use my wand of entanglement on the man trying to
Oh.
brand the dragon? Yeah.
Sure. What's the reach?
I think. Let me.
The one time the person with fireball isn't here.
I guess. Oh, I guess. Let me look up the spell.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I would give it to you.
90 feet.
90?
And they. Okay. Well, so it says in a 20-foot square, starting from a point within range. And it turns things into. I'm gonna copy.
You are breaking up real badly, my friend.
Oh, okay. Okay, duly noted. Here.
fix that for you real fast. There you go.
Okay, thank you.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. Okay, so it is 90 feet. So you would be able to reach the figure. So you're gonna cast it out.
Yeah.
Okay. As you point the wand and cast out the spell, it's a 20-foot cone, like you said, or square, I should say. So it would be. Oh, and just so. Get rid of that. Oh, and just so everyone has an idea of what it looks like. Bring everybody over here. Oh, Maze, I will put your token on the board so you can see, but you are not there at the moment.
Yeah.
Very small dragon.
It's a young dragon.
Poor baby.
No, just so everybody's aware.
Should we help it?
Where exactly are you putting the spell label?
To a lot of people.
Really go up and everything.
Does the dragon look hurt?
Yes, the dragon looks hurt. Everyone looks hurt. It looks like they just got done fighting.
I support your entanglement. I'd like to also go into a rage.
I'm gonna have Valerian take over. If he can. I may not have had a good moment with him, but I think he deserves this at this point.
Okay, I think
Yeah,
I've got what I can get.
yeah, that's good. I like it.
Well, just to nitpick a little bit, that's a circle, not a square.
Oh,
Only
it has to be a
squares make
square.
circle.
Okay.
It's a square.
Okay, just kidding.
Just kidding, Sam. We're just seeing if you're paying attention.
Just a silly, silly guy I am. Uh,
Okay, so right there.
yeah.
Okay. Strength saving throw. Failed. Strength saving
Nice.
throw. Failed. Strength saving
Nice.
throw. You know, I'll just say this next one determines the rest. Failed. Alright. Strength saving throw for the dragon, because he caught up in it as well. Failed!
Or baby dragon.
So as the spellcaster kneels down and projects the magic circle, all of a sudden these vines sprout out from the ground and wraps themselves around each member and pins down the dragon even more. The dragon lets out a roar in frustration, and you see one of the guys go, well, I don't know if that was needed, but if that's what you think is best, what do you do now?
I'm gonna run in to. I'm running 4 feet.
Okay. Then with that, as you're currently taking off forward, we will go ahead and Ask for initiatives.
I think that's 40 feet. Yeah. Oh. Where am I?
Just gotta remove some people.
Ah! I can't see my little dice thing. Oh, there I am. Roll.
Nice.
Nice.
Well, there we go. Mage, you can go ahead and roll initiative.
I call for
All
Maze
right.
Just
as I'm running. Maze!
You already established that you were gonna wait a little bit before joining, so we'll say
Yeah.
it'll be. It'll be 5 rounds, so you join.
Oh,
Oh no.
Oof.
So while everybody else. Ooh. Wow, that's a lot of bad rolls. God damn. Alright, we'll go ahead and
Oh my god.
begin combat.
I forgot about the noise. Okay.
Larry, at the top of the round, it is your turn. What you doing?
I'm gonna run up and let's see. God, why is it so small? Okay. Oh.
Miss as you run up, charging forward alongside Minta. You reach out to cast the spell, and you see the armored, cloaked man immediately turn towards you and go, "What the fuck?" and dodges out of the way.
Well, I'm just gonna do what I always do.
Alright, where you want to put him?
Right next to the same guy.
Alright, roll for the attack.
Okay.
That would definitely hit.
Alright.
Nice. Alright. So as you reach out, he dodges out of the way, you cast spiritual weapon, and the spectral sight appears and slashes against his back, and you go, "Ah! What the fuck?" And it looks over at between you and the spiritual weapon and goes, "Why are y'all attacking?"
Let him go.
Okay. Is that gonna be all for your turn?
That's it for me.
Alright, Minta, it's currently your turn. You are raging, right? And now as you charge forward.
and I'm just yelling, "Let go of the baby dragon!" And then I'm going to. Let me see. Is that the right way? I want to select this guy. It won't let me. Oh, did I select him? I don't know. Anyway,
What you do?
I'm going to. I'm just trying to select the guy to my right.
Okay.
And then I'm going to recklessly and savagely attack him with my great axe.
That would still hit.
Nice. That's excellent. And then I'm gonna give him 9 points of slashing damage, and then I'm gonna attack him again with my great axe.
He yells out in pain, just "Ah!" and tries, now gets more ready for you. Still hit him.
I'm going to use Savage Attacker and see if I get higher.
Okay, D12. One point higher.
6. I will go with the 6.
Okay, so you slash against the man, and he yells out in pain. He just looks at you and goes, "What the crazy? bitch! And gets ready to attack you. Would that be the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Next will be
Thanks.
this person's turn, who is immediately gonna turn around towards you. And he's gonna cast Inflict Wounds on you. So the third,
Miss.
yeah, misses, right? Okay. As you slash twice against this man, you feel a presence behind you. You immediately dodges out of the way, and just dodge out of the way as you see the man going, "How dare you try to attack us!" And that's gonna be all he's gonna be able to do. Actually, no, yeah, that's all he can do right now. Next, it'll be this man's turn. Oh, excuse me, woman. Who is
This bitch.
gonna look over at you. Actually, gonna move right here. And it's gonna try to cast lightning bolt.
On me? It's a special.
So, I need you and Laurie to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy. Okay.
And you see the magic caster, noted, run, you see a lightning begins coursing through, noted, charging up his hand, and he shoots out a lightning bolt. Y'all both take 21 points of lightning damage as it courses through each of you.
Is it?
Menta, you
is it
are
the
raging, so you are half damage for it.
So 11 or 10?
It would be 11. That's gonna be end of their turn.
Ah.
Akor, it's up to you. You currently see Menta and Laurie charge in, and a lightning bolt shoots through them.
Huh.
I'll get rid of it.
What? Guess I'm gonna run. How far can I go? 35 feet. Oh my gosh, I wish I could take the freaking character off the thing. So I could run here, then do one attack, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe not one.
Then we're flanking him too, so you get advantage.
So I go here.
From the position, not flanking yet.
Oh, we're not
Yeah.
flanking?
Yeah,
Not
that's
yet.
technically opposite of him, so directly opposite on the other side.
Sorry.
I see.
I'm gonna hit him with my sword.
Okay.
Oh wait.
Smack him. Smack him with the sword.
Does he have anything in his hands?
Do what?
Does he have anything in his hands?
He currently has a great sword in his hand.
Okay, I'll do a long sword. Attack.
Yep, that definitely hits.
Sweet, okay, I do... Okay, I'm going to use one of my superiority dice to turn it into a disarming attack as well.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
So let's do a damage. So that's 6 damage, and what that does is... Standard roll. Usability.
Strength saving throw. So it's a strength saving throw, and
Damn,
he succeeds.
I tried.
No, you
That's
did-
cool. How many of those do you get?
I got 4.
That's cool.
I think I'll get the one attack then. Or
You
that's
still have the damage, so from that.
it was
thing.
6.
Oh, it was 6 on the superiority.
Oh, do I get extra damage for that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
we
superiority
heard-
dice gets added to the damage.
Oh, it didn't do a regular roll.
Your superior dice would be a D8, so just roll a D8.
Do-do-do.
Damn.
Nice.
Okay. Alright,
And-
this guy's looking rough. As you come up over to him and slash, you try to slash against his wrist to try to disarm him. And he yells out in pain, but still holds on. You still do have another attack.
I'm gonna try and hit him again.
Smack him.
Smack him. Let's see if I do.
Yep, that definitely hits.
Alright.
Roll for the damage.
Yosh. 6.
Siakor, you're saving all your good rolls for the battle.
For the big battle.
Okay. Anything else you want to do?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah. Nah.
Next would be this one's turn. Who is going to turn around and go over to you, Larry. And he is going to gonna cast Burning Hands on you.
Whomst? Oh.
Wow. Okay. You take
So dexterous.
8 points of fire damage.
To round it up? Oh no.
As you see, the war mage runs up and shoots out a cone of fire as it covers your body. That's gonna be all for their turn. Mage, you are not here. Abel, it's currently your turn.
Okay, so the ones that are restrained, they're like restrained. They can't move.
They can't
Right
move,
now, right?
but they can attempt to break out of it on the, I believe it's the end of their turn.
Okay, that's perfect.
Oh, excuse me, use its action. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay, who are you aiming it at? Oh. Alright, roll for the attack.
Oh my god.
Roll for the quit.
Oh damn!
Alright.
Oh my god.
Oh my dear God.
We just
Wow.
incinerate them.
Wow.
Holy
I
shit.
have been waiting for this moment. I just need y'all to know.
Did you just kill the dragon too?
I
There's no way he killed it.
I think they're more resistant to fire.
Oh yeah.
I hope it's immune, is what I'm hoping.
Okay, well, as you go ahead and describe this for me. I just want to see.
He will draw his bow. He'll take a deep inhale. And as he's loosing this arrow of explosion, not that they can hear him, but he'll say, "He said, let him go." And then he'll unloose the arrow, and House of Dragons fire them.
Damn.
That was badass.
I need to check this. It's a dexterity saving throw. He
Oh my god.
succeeds.
If they're entangled, does that matter?
They're currently restrained with that one. Let me double check
There
that.
gives him disadvantage on that, I believe.
Right. Yeah, that's right.
Fuck your crit.
That's what I'm hoping.
Nice.
Okay, well, either way, that's the only one I need to worry about. So yeah, you pull back on the arrow and you line it up to that spell caster who is still restrained and trying to break out. You release the arrow and it whistles by, just this flies through the air like it's piercing the sound barrier, and it hits the shoulder of the spellcaster, and he goes, "Ah, what the?" As a massive explosion just coax everyone on there, as he just immediately dies, just gets obliterated, and all of the vines and entanglements get burned off as everyone else is dead as well. As coming from the fire, you see the young red dragon wing just come forward, just like it looks like it's emerging from the fire, and he bursts out and lets out a roar in defiance. The dragon is now free.
Yay!
Maybe.
And I still have another attack, right?
You do have another attack.
I raised up my sword and roar in cheers.
Um,
Oh, this one's dead too. Now that I see he's caught in it too. Like, god damn, who hurt Abel? Abel?
Oh boy.
Anything
okay.
else?
As I draw back another regular arrow
Oh, okay.
to attack, can I also, I guess a bonus action, yell out to the dragon and just be like, a little help would be nice now.
We helped you, you help us.
I'll say as a bonus
And
action.
draconic.
I'll say as a
I
bonus
guess.
action you do request that, but
Yeah. In draconic, I'll say it too.
uh,
And I'm attacking this the one that's right here. If he's not in the fire,
so the one to
this
the
one.
okay, that one. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, that definitely hits. Roll for the attack.
And, I am going to do my favorite foe on them
Okay.
for an extra d6. A d4. No, d6. Just kidding.
Okay. Doing that.
And yeah, that'll be my turn.
Jesus Christ, man.
That was amazing.
Well,
I
that
have
one's
been
dead.
waiting.
That one's dead. So we come to this one. Who sees the ignitions of the fire as the dragon's free? He looks over and sees the dragon and goes, "The dragon is loose! The dragon is loose!" And just screams out, and then looks back, and you see for a moment that they, like everyone around them, even though the fire just annihilates their friend, they seem some of the members take a second to like just stare into the flame for a moment before turning their attention back to the group. And he is coming over here. And on you, Laurie, since you're the closest one, he's going to cast Inflict Wounds on you. I believe 11 doesn't hit.
It does not.
Yeah, because you have a crazy AC now.
I do.
So a hit on the inflict wound spell reaches out to you. You manage to dodge out the way and look at the man, and he just shit. Damn it. Next,
You done goofed.
next is gonna be this man's turn, who is just panting and just and looks up at you, Cor, and is gonna take a swing at you. And he is actually going to reckless attack against you, so he's going to have advantage. Oh, I'm assuming still miss.
Yep.
Takes a swing.
I block him with my shield and just smirk at him.
Yeah, take a swing and you block it, give a toothy smirk, and he just looks at you with rage in his eyes. And he's going to try to take another swing at you. Still
Nope.
miss. 2 swings and you manage to block it both with your shield.
Like, I'm gonna smack it away. I'm gonna say, what's the matter? Cat got your blade.
Haha! Next is gonna be this guy's turn. Who's gonna look over at you, Laurie. And is gonna take some swings against you, recklessly. Nope, that one doesn't hit. And take another swing. And that one just misses, if I'm understanding
Yep.
what I see. Alright.
Yep, I got 19.
Yeah, it takes 2 swings against you, and you manage to dodge, and the second blade slashes against your new half plate armor, and you're just holding onto the armor and goes, "Oh, good investment, good investment." Alright, next, it's gonna be the dragon's turn. Who is gonna come over here? Yeah, he's gonna come over here. And he's gonna fire, unleash a cone of flames. And he is coaxing. Just looking out, he will be coaxing this direction. Laurie, I
Oops.
need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy.
Noted.
I'm probably down.
Alright. Alright, let's see the damage.
Ooh.
Oh,
Like, you take 49 points of fire damage as the dragon seems to just be stomping out of the circle of flame, and just a column of fire just shoots
Did Laurie just
out.
die?
I'm not dead, but I'm unconscious.
really? That's amazing.
So Laurie goes down. And the
Oh, and it's my turn next, isn't it?
and get rid of the spiritual weapon because it's not available anymore.
Yep.
So, Laurie, as a cone of flame just covers your body, you let out a scream in pain as you fall to the ground into the flames. And that's gonna be it for his turn since he made the fire breath attack. And he is dead, and he is dead. Although the berserker is still alive. Okay. Top of the round, we are on to Laurie. Laurie, I need you to make me a death saving throw.
Okay, how do I do that?
On your character sheet, on your portrait, you should see a skull icon. Just click on
Oh,
that.
okay, there we go.
Alright, that's 1 success.
Oh my god.
Alright, that's gonna be the end of your turn. Minta, it is your turn next. You currently are focused on the berserker as he's just trying to fight both of you, and you see the other one behind you, and so much heat just suddenly ignite around you that you are sweating profusely. Like everyone around you is sweating.
I love the sweat. I roar in anger at Laurie going down, and then I'm just gonna recklessly attack the one to my right.
Okay. Roll with advantage. That would still hit.
And then so +2 for my rage damage, so 14.
Alright.
Bitch.
I'll say for this guy, how do you want to do this?
Ooh,
Hell
I
yeah.
love. I stomp on his toe, and then he bends over and goes, ah, and then I bash my great axe up into his face.
Oh, fuck.
That's amazing.
So you immediately
Nice.
slam your foot down into his stomach. He yells out in pain and hunches Forrest just, who does? And you uppercut him with the great axe and just cleaves into his head. Just a clean cut as his head splits open and he falls to the ground, dead.
Like his head's still attached to his body, but I just split it up the middle.
Oh.
And then I'm gonna use my second attack to attack the one to my left.
Okay, roll for the attack. That would just hit.
Nice. I'll just try the savage attacker to see if we can get more than no. We can maybe get 12. I get to use it once a turn anyway, so might as well.
Nope.
Nope, we'll go with 11. And that is the end of my turn.
Okay, so you split one's head down the middle, and you immediately turn around and slash against the man behind you. You see blood pulling out of his body. He is still alive, but just barely. And he's gonna coughing up some blood. He's gonna try to cast. Okay, he's gonna point at you, Menta, and cast command on you.
Uh-oh.
And he looks at you and goes, "Flee!" Roll me a wisdom saving
Aww.
throw. Alright, so he looks at you and points and goes, "Flee!" And you feel the magical influence cover you, but you rage through it, and you're just staring at him, and he goes, "Please?"
I laugh at his face.
That's gonna be his turn.
You done goofed.
Next is gonna be this man's turn. Who? Is gonna position himself. He's gonna position himself right here, and he's gonna cast Burning Hands at second level. I need Akora and Menta to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
Noted.
God,
Okay.
why do my rolls suck?
Akora, you take 11 points of fire damage. Menta, you take
Ow.
6 points of fire damage. Reduce,
But I got half-
reduce 2, so it's 3.
3.
Minus 6? Wait, 11?
Yeah, you're 11.
Okay.
Screen's getting convoluted with fire, so I'm just gonna remove them. There's so much fire all around. And that's gonna be the end of his turn. Akora, it is your turn. Abel, you're gonna be up next, so be prepared.
Ba ba ba, yeah ba 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 ba. Do. I'm gonna smack this bitch in the face.
Smack him.
Smack.
Damn, alright. Mr. Why does my roll suck?
12.
Okay, this last one once. Still hanging on, but just barely.
I'm gonna do attack again. That's probably
That would still
Man.
it.
Oh fuck yeah.
He's not wearing much armor.
10.
Alright, Akora. For you, how do you want to do this?
I'm
Right.
gonna I'm just cutting his head off, just straight up decapitation.
Okay, so you slash once against his chest, and he yells out in pain. And you spin the blade, like you spin around with the blade and slash against his head, cutting its head off.
I'm gonna kick his head away to the side. I'm gonna turn towards his friend and just give him a snarl.
The man is terrified. Anything else you want to do? You still have your movement if you want to close the distance.
Yes, I shall.
Okay.
Can I action surge too?
Sure.
I'm gonna do that. I close my sheet every single freaking time. Let me make sure I have it used. Using that. Action surge. Oh my god, wrong button.
Oh,
Oh
This
fuck.
is the first time. You still got a second attack. You hit the second time.
Aha. I use my superiority dice to make that disarming.
Well, either way, you killed him. So
Ah, okay.
save the
Never mind
spirit die.
I'll save it.
So easily, you cut off the first one head and dash forward, like kind of kicking the head over to the man, and the head like kind of hits the man, like you kicked it like a kickball, and it hits the man. He dazed him, and he's like, "What the fuck?" And you just slash across his head with another head on the ground.
I just roar in triumph.
Anything else you want to do?
Nope.
All right. Maze,
This is
you're
the most attacks I've used in like any campaign.
Maze, you're still not here.
She's
Hey.
missing out.
Abel, it's currently on your turn. Fire is everywhere.
Yeah. And I'm going to use this opportunity to target Laurie with a healing arrow.
Okay, I'll say roll an attack for me with the longbow.
Okay. Would I be able to have advantage since she's down?
Technically, yeah.
Let's see.
Roll for the attack.
wow. Wow.
Yeah, that does it.
Give her extra healing
How
for
much
that.
he heals?
I hope it's a lot.
The healing would technically be critical too.
Okay. Plus 8 for my dex and wisdom
So,
is
so
16 total.
easily you coax, you shoot the arrow through the flames, and it soars through and hits Laurie's shoulder, right between the armor plates. And Laurie, you suddenly breathe in, but you immediately cough up some of this smoke, and you have regained 16 points of hit points as you wake up. Anything else you want to do, Abel?
Yeah, that was my first attack, and then I'm going to attack the cultist right here behind her.
Okay. Roll for the attack.
Now.
Yep, that still hits him.
And I'm using favored foe now.
Alright, so as you shoot one arrow at Alar, you quickly load up an arrow and shoot over to the man standing over Laurie, and your arrow goes soars through the air and hits him in his throat, just pierces on the other side, and he coughs up blood and before falling to the ground dead.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, forgot to get rid of that. Alright, so all the cultists are dead. It is the dragon's turn. Who, the dragon. Alright, regains his fire breath. And you see the dragon still filled with rage and looks over to you, to Akora, and you see he breathes in and is gonna coax both of y'all with flames.
Oh, cool.
I'm gonna try and block it with my shield.
You got absorb element?
I do.
Okay, noted. Both of y'all roll me a dexterity and saving throw. Noted. Noted.
Oof. Can I do the absorb thing?
Yeah, that is a reaction.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Don't roll for the attack yet. Okay. Then y'all both take half of that.
I hope so, because that would kill me.
What the fuck did I just come back to?
We're getting set on fire.
Okay.
Alive.
Y'all both take 32 points of fire damage. Akora, you actually no, hang on, Akora. You don't take that much. You take just making sure. You take actually 16 points of fire damage.
Oh, thank fuck.
Because you are technically resistant to fire thanks to the shield. So you
Yee.
immediately raise up your shield and you focus in on the flames as the fire just covers both of you. And you see the fire on the shield begins absorbing the flames as you suck in the flames. And you can feel the fire energy just building inside of you. So you do have flames added to you.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
very hurt.
Oh no. That would have. Oh.
And the dragon is then gonna flap its wings and go up about, let's say, goes up about 30 feet up into the air as his wings and it's going to then move over here, charging to Abel. That's gonna be the end of his turn.
This ungrateful bitch.
Back at the top of the round, Laurie, it is currently your turn. As the fires die down, and you just, God damn it, I gotta stop going down.
Could I try to talk to the dragon? Could I just like shout, "We're trying to help you"?
Make me
In Draconic.
in Draconic, make me a persuasion check.
Aw.
Oh. Well.
As you call out to him, trying to say, we're trying to help you, you see the dragon's eyes is still filled with rage, and you see that it didn't get through to him.
Alright, well. Is there anybody that's alive? Or are they all dead?
The other guys?
Yeah.
No, they're all dead. Y'all
Oh, okay.
made quick work of them. It's so far just a dragon.
Alright, I'm just gonna stop clicking things. Okay. Du- 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 du. I'm gonna do that. Can I also do it on myself?
Yeah.
Okay. So I will do it on myself, Minta, and Akora.
Okay, what's the healing?
Uh,
Nice, 22 points. So y'all three heal for 22 points.
Yay.
Nice. Thanks, Laurie.
Love you.
And then I will, since it's charging at Abel, I will cast Shield of Faith on him.
Okay, duly noted. Abel, you got +2 to your AC.
Yay!
So,
Hey,
so you bumped up to 19.
That's it for me.
Okay, duly noted. Minta, it's currently your turn. You just got a column of fire washed over you, and then you got healing energy course through your body. It's a very much like a hot and cold situation.
Okay, hold on. I just want to read this thing, this ability that I have, just real quick here.
Okay. Akora,
With
you're gonna
beasts-
be up next.
Or with
Okay.
with speak with animals, do I have to like be able to touch the animal to cast the ritual?
If it's a ritual spell, you would have to take up to like 10 minutes in order to cast it properly.
Yeah, I was thinking I can't really do anything anyway. How long is 10 minutes in D&D time?
Too long in a battle. Because each round,
Okay,
each round is like a couple seconds.
Yeah, I think 10 rounds is like a minute.
I guess I
10
will.
minutes.
I guess for the first time ever, Minta will display that she knows one cantrip,
Ooh.
and she will try to hit the dragon with it.
Okay, what you using?
Ray of Frost.
Okay,
Ooh.
roll for the attack. That would hit him.
Oh my god.
So seeing the dragon fly through the air over to your friend Abel, you immediately hold out your hand and concentrate, tapping into the magical energy that you rarely use, and shoot out a blue-white light. 7 points of cold damage. And it pelts the dragon in the side, and the dragon roars out in pain. But you see it's still focused on Abel right now.
I just want to try and get its attention so that it will listen to someone who can speak Draconic. Listen to my friends, I say! And am I allowed to do a cantrip again?
No, not another. Well, it's if you're talking about extra attack, extra attack mainly focuses on I'm trying to remember the rules with spell casting.
Mm-hmm.
Did I know?
Cantrips can be, you can cast a regular spell and a cantrip, or if for whatever reason you'd be able to cast multiple cantrips, you'd be able to do that. But they don't attack. Cantrips are not part of the attack actions.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll just yell at the dragon to listen to us, and we're not trying to hurt him. And my turn.
Okay. Akor, it's currently your turn.
I'm gonna. Oh god. Ow. I don't really know what to do.
Ask your dragon what to do.
Oh, yeah. Then I asked Valerian what our steps should be, or what we should do. I have no fucking idea.
You call out to Valerian and ask him what to do. He does not respond.
Aww.
Of course, he's being a little brat right now.
Ghosted.
I'm not surprised, I'm just gonna go here with my shield up. I'm gonna go in front of Lariat with my shield up.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
I don't speak Draconic, I don't know what's going on.
You do speak Draconic.
I do?
Because of your item, it gives you the innate ability to speak Draconic.
Then I would have also tried to tell the dragon that we're trying to be its friend. We're trying to help it.
I'll say roll me a persuasion check.
I'm not gonna do great. I don't think I will.
Who knows?
I have a +1. Damn it.
Dragon still filled with rage.
Uh,
Okay. Maze, still not here.
When does Maze come?
The 5th round.
What round are we on?
3.
Oh, Maze.
Yeah.
Mace was very concerned with the pharaohs, trying to make sure that they're okay before
I
joining.
thought
just-
someone might be
she's
trying
just-
to ambush and steal our cart.
I just picture Maze like dilly-dallying through the forest, like, ooh, look at that tree.
Like, oh, this is good research. Abel, it's currently your turn. You see
I
a
will-
dragon 30 feet in the air about to swoop down on you.
I will lower my bow, and I will speak directly at it, looking in its eyes. Believe us be, please. You are free, and we mean you no harm. And all that's in Draconic, of course.
Make me a persuasion check. Dragon still filled with rage, still looking at you. That would be your action.
Yep.
Anything else you want to do?
Nope.
Okay. Goes to the dragon's turn. Does not gain his dragon breath ability. And you see he lands down in front of you, Abel. And it's going to do multi-attack against you.
Oh,
It's going to slash you once with its claws. Fails. Horribly.
Natural 1, it's still got an 11.
It's going to take another swing with its claws. That one does hit. Abel, you take 14 points of slashing damage. And the young dragon reaches down and it's going to take a bite at you. That one still hits. And you take 19 points of piercing damage and fire damage.
33.
As you slash on the first time, you manage to dodge out of the way, but you don't see the second one come up from the other side and pierces your skin. You yell out in pain as he reaches down and bites down into you. And that's going to be the end of his turn. Well, back at the top of the round, Lai, it is currently your turn. You're seeing Abel currently getting fucked up by the dragon.
Alright, well, I am going to cast command.
Okay.
And I'm going to speak in Draconic, and I'm just going to say, stop.
Okay.
Yep.
You try to cast out the spell, but the dragon doesn't seem to just shakes it off and still focusing on Abel.
Well, so I can't do anything else.
We're gonna die.
Yeah.
Minta, it is currently your turn. You see the dragon has landed and is currently trying to fuck up Abel.
okay. I'm gonna run over there.
Make a beeline over to the dragon.
I'm just gonna. It can't understand me, and that's okay. But I'm just gonna yell that we're not trying to hurt it. That it really needs to stop attacking us. And that's enough now. You hear me with my most matronly voice.
Duly noted. Dragon doesn't seem to come off the anger.
Okay. I don't know what to do. I have
The
nothing.
audacity of this child.
What do you gotta do?
I guess can I hold an action?
Sure. What's the conditions?
If it comes for me, I'm gonna hit it with my great axe.
Okay. Duly noted. Will that be the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Akor, It is your turn.
Again, I'm going to try and persuade it to stop.
Okay.
Please don't suck. God fucking. Ah.
The dragon ain't gonna listen to you.
Valerian's not listening to me either. What the fuck's going on? We're all gonna die.
Anything else you want to try to do?
Mm,
That did consider your action. You still have your bonus action if you want to try something.
I have nothing.
Okay. So end your turn.
Yep.
Okay. Maze, still not here. You're almost there. You're hearing some commotion, and you're. Oh, maybe I should pick it up.
You see fire.
You smell fire and you see smoke. Abel, it's currently your turn. You're currently getting fucked up by a dragon.
Okay.
What you doing, Abel?
I don't know. There's a lot of things that I was thinking about. um, I'm also torn. I will. Hang on, let me reread this thing. I am going to yeet myself out of this. And before I do so, I'm going to say, if you want to fight, then you have to catch me first.
Alright. Shoot out the arrow. Where are you going?
All the way back here. If I can go to the very corner.
I gotcha.
Yeah, if I can go to the corner. If I can be in the tree, I'd like to be in the tree.
Okay, no worries.
And, if that's an action, right?
Yes.
That's my action. And you said drinking a potion is a bonus action.
Yes. You gained
Wow.
13 points.
Wow, so many ones.
Anything else you want to do?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Maggie.
Okay. We are back to the dragon's turn. Still hasn't recovered its fire breath. But seeing Abel seem to just disappear before its eyes then turn to Menta, and it's gonna do multi-attack against you, Menta.
Okie dokie.
First swing.
Do I get to attack it too?
Yes, after this attack.
Okay, that
So he
hurts me.
swings once against you. You take 14 points of slashing damage. Go ahead and retaliate, like you said.
Why does that keep happening? Can I recklessly attack it?
I'll say for this one, I'll say yeah. So roll with advantage. That would just hit.
Oh, thank God.
Alright, roll for the damage. Okay.
So I take 7 points, right?
Yes. Okay, so you slash into the dragon as he pierces your side with one of his claws. He's gonna take another swing with his other claw. That one does hit.
Mhm.
You take 8 points of slashing damage. And
Okay.
finally, he's gonna take a bite out of you.
Nice, bring it on.
That That would still hit.
Hits. Yeah.
And you take 11 points total damage against you as he's slashing into you and biting down against you, Menta. That's going to be the end of his turn. We are back at the top of the round, on to round 5. Maze, you rush in because you're hearing lots of screaming, lots of yelling, and you finally burst out of the tree line, and you see a large red dragon currently fucking up Menta right now. Corpses of charred body just surrounds the field, and you currently just see fire everywhere. Minta looking bad, Laurie and Akora looking scared, not sure what to do, and Abel is nowhere in sight.
Oh, what the fuck?
Okay.
But pause real fast, because I do see the time. What is everybody's call? I just want to know if we continue on, or do we have to call it for tonight?
I can keep going.
I can keep going.
I'm good.
I'm pretty tired, and I gotta get up really early.
Okay, no.
It's fine if we want to pause it. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm just making sure. So we'll go ahead and leave it off here to make sure we have a conscious Echoes Coronet, since he's the one with time magic, and we need to be sure about that one.